Pardon my inability to pronounce the epigraph. Der Mann bat einen großen Geist und ist so klein van Taten. The spirit of the man is great, how puny are his deeds. Staring back at me from a stale red background, somehow so fit, somehow so stable, she smiles. More beautiful now, years later, at me, staring back at the paperback. Monday, 19 June, 1943. North Amsterdam was very heavily bombed on Sunday. The destruction seems to be terrible. Whole streets lie in ruins, and it will take a long time before all the people are dug out. Up till now, there are 200 dead and countless wounded. The hospitals are crammed. You hear of children lost in the smoldering ruins, looking for their parents. I shudder when I recall the dull rumble in the distance, which for us marked the approaching destruction. She frowns in my dreams. She cries on my pillow, next to me, so scared and alone, trembling and shaking, clothes thrown away, hair all shaven, tattooed a wreck, miserable and barely getting by. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. It's just a delayed response, because her story haunts me and taunts me and calls me and takes me by the hand to a place surrounded by ghosts, skin and bones, so moist, all plagued by sickness, plagued by this murderous feeling. She says, look, their eyes. She screams, lies. Lies. She screams, lies. Lies. She screams, lies. She falls asleep for just one last night. Never knowing her sister's fate, never knowing, never breathing, never fully receiving the news, always hanging on, one day at a time. And the story just gets more sad each time I relive it. I'm holding your hand next to you in your bed, hanging on, holding on, asking why, never knowing how close you came, how soon they came, how close you were to making it. But I want her now in my bed next to me, her arm on my chest, and the sound of her breathing keeping me awake for hours. I want her dead next to me, her bones on my bones, tangled and wilted. I want her bones lodged in my heart like an altar. St. Peter always there to remind me. I want her skin wrapped around mine. I want her eyes, vast and uncertain eyes, to stare back at me, at anyone I stare at. I want her laugh to embrace me, to dance around the room. From me, her spirit, I want it alive and handsome. I want it twisting through all mankind. I don't want her remembered. I want her lived and lived and lived. I want to hear her all day and dream her all night. I want the world to stop for just 5 minutes. No bombs, no guns, no bickering, no news, no crying, no laughing. No, stop. I want her, and I want her now, embracing the world in silence, whispering to us, you can make it, you can make it. She's charming even in my dreams, but she's never there. The next morning at my side, whispering me back to sleep. Don't ever let this happen again. I wake up every day knowing we've failed.